First of all, let me reiterate the importance I attach to relationship between the executive and the legislature. This has been my guiding principle since I took office in July 2017. And I have been putting in practice what I preach by going more often to the Legislative Council to listen firsthand to views expressed by members of the Legislative Council, to address their concerns and to follow up on points that they have raised with me. And that work has been put on proper record because every time I try to respond by progress reports or replies to the Legislative Council. But the decision that we have made, which was conveyed by the Secretary for Security, Mr. John Lee, yesterday, to invoke Rules of Procedure 54(5) to consult the Chairman of House Committee in order to put the legislative amendments to the Legislative Council for resumption of second reading on the 12th of June, is a very difficult decision, seen in the context of that commitment to enhance relationship between legislative and executive. This is not an act of disrespect of the Legislative Council. This is an act which we have simply no option in order to break the deadlock and the impasse that we have seen now over the scrutiny of this particular piece of legislation. And up till now, I have not heard any suggestions from the non-pro-establishment members on how we could resolve this deadlock. And both camps in the Legislative Council, apart from taking part in this very confusing meetings, they have also have some private session to try to resolve it. But apparently, every act up till now is futile. So the executive has taken a very responsible act to try to break this deadlock by making the decision that I have just mentioned. So I would not say that this is a sort of confrontation with the Legislative Council. This is more, I would describe as a responsible and decisive act of the executive.